What is up, guys? Welcome back. So today's video, we're going to be covering some news that we got from Nerdvana Games, which is releasing the Bunkers and Badasses Borderlands tabletop RPG that a lot of us, or you guys, might know about. If not, it's finally becoming a thing. And if you don't know what Bunkers and Badasses is, it's basically one of the DLCs in Borderlands 2, but it's just based off of Dungeons and Dragons. So basically, we're getting a Borderlands Dungeons and Dragons. But with that being said, you guys probably already know because you guys clicked on this video. The news today was they released a photo of just an army of zeros. Now what this is that's what they're manufacturing. So if you are getting the collector's edition to Bunkers and Badasses, you will be getting the miniatures with your game. What I've gotten out of it was if you didn't get the collector's edition, you're just going to get the book, which is kind of how you could just play regular D&D. So I'm guessing if you don't have that specific edition, you've just been waiting for a long time, because I know the books are just done. They have been waiting for these miniatures to get finished because of everything that has went down in 2020. It kind of stopped a lot of the production for not just this game, a lot of different things. Just a lot of things just kind of stopped. PS5s, look, it took them forever to even make them and bring them out, and it wasn't enough. That's why there's so many people looking for a PS5 still today, including myself, but I'm just waiting on it. Just all of that, you know, stopped a lot of production. That's why we are waiting such a long time for this to actually come out. But they did give us a good note by saying we should all have it in our hands by fall. So that is some good news. This, if you haven't seen my last video, I did a video on like the rework of this room. So my Borderlands collection is like all the way around. The room is more in depth. When me and Shay moved here, all of our boxes were here, so half of the room was utilized. Now it's the whole room. So I was able to put my art table, which you guys might have seen on my Instagram a long time ago, like about a year ago. I had my Kingdom Hearts board game set up on there in the room, but I kind of moved the table and it was not in there anymore. So I finally am able to use it, not only for that, but just actually an art table. I've been doing a lot of work with it and miniatures for it. So I've been getting a lot of miniatures for the Bunkers and Badasses and actually getting it ready. I did post this on Instagram, but these are some Hyperion soldiers that I actually made. One of them being actually a Warhammer 40k guy. But with the anticipation of all of this, you know, Bunkers and Badasses and stuff, it kind of put me back into that tabletop gaming mode, and I ended up going out and buying like 2 armies for Warhammer, because I really did like Warhammer as a kid. So I finally just got 2 armies. There's 2 back there that you can see that I built, just haven't primed or painted yet. Actually, I didn't paint any of the Warhammer guys yet. They're the only 2 I built besides that Hyperion soldier that I turned into a, well, the 40k guy that I turned into a Hyperion soldier. So that's just kind of being put aside for Bunkers and Badasses alone. I got a bunch of miniatures just for Bunkers and Badasses. I mean, like, when you play through the DLC, you have dragons, you have a bunch of stuff. I got 3 dragons. I got dwarves, because in the DLC there's dwarves. I got skeleton guys, because in the DLC there's skeleton guys. I got not mages, but dark wizards, because they're in it. So any enemy that you could see in the second DLC, I mean not second DLC, but the Bunkers and Badasses DLC for Borderlands 2, I got miniatures for them enemies, so that if for any reason any of the campaigns that come with that book has those enemies, I had miniatures to go along with it. And then all of the people that are going to be playing Bunkers and Badasses with me are actually, we went out and actually either made our own miniatures or bought our own to be in Bunkers and Badasses, because a lot of you guys may not know this, because I've had some people message me on Instagram with Bunkers and Badasses since it's like D&D, you do not have to be a specific character. You can be your own character with your own abilities that you choose from, you know, the classes. So, of course, like you have sirens, you have gunzerkers and stuff like that. Those are going to be in Bunkers of Badasses. So you can take your own character, give it one of those skills, or, you know, put it in one of those classes, and then your character can be a gunzerker, or your character could be a soldier or a siren. So that is one of the aspects I do love about Bunkers of Badasses. And then on the plus side, you can make your own campaigns because it's like D&D. So I think that's awesome as well, because it comes with a handful of campaigns. But once they're done, they're done. Well, you can replay them, but once they're done, you can create your own, which is probably what I'm going to be doing. And then I'm probably going to be adding some of the guys from Warhammer just as miniatures into it. So like if I want to have some soldiers come in there, I could use them miniatures as well, because you can use whatever you want. I also got a Cthulhu miniature, and this bitch is big. It's like fucking huge. I'm that excited for Bunkers and Badasses. And yeah, I know that Cthulhu's not going to be in any of the campaigns that it comes out with, but I am planning on doing a campaign using Cthulhu because of the third DLC for Borderlands. No, it's not the third DLC. It was the second DLC for Borderlands 3, which was the Guns, Love, and Tentacles, which is all about Lovecraft stuff. So if you haven't played that, go ahead and do that, because that I think is the best art style DLC ever. I love it. I love them horror type of themes, but that's kind of why I got that. But I just wanted to drop this news to let you guys know that we don't have to wait much longer. I know we are in the middle of summer, but fall is just right around the corner. It's not like them saying, hey, we're not going to drop this until 2022. It's still coming out this year, which is good. And then right after that, because like the first quarter of 2022, we'll be getting Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, which is really good because that is based in the world of Bunkers and Badasses. So I think we're just going to have a good like thing going on right now. So that is good. So we get the board game, we get kind of used to that, and everybody loves playing it. And then when you die down, you want to do something different, you could play Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, and it's basically in that same world. So I'm quite excited. That's all I have for you guys today. Remember to leave this video a huge like, subscribe if you haven't already. And if you do want to see any paint videos or anything like that for miniatures, it could be for the Bunkers and Badasses figurines I got, so that I can, you know, use them in the game, or it could be Warhammer. Just let me know in the comments down below, or you can go ahead and message me on Instagram and just tell me there that, you know, that's something that you're interested in. But there is a lot of videos online about how to paint your miniatures. I would check a lot of those guys out. I think Squidmar and all them, like, they're really good painters. That's where I get a lot of my pointers from and how to do it. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Lost boys don't cry. Cry, little sister. God shall not kill. A last fire will rise behind those eyes. Black house will rock. Love